Hello! I want to talk about perspective today and how there are two sides to every coin. I was just on a walk. I went down my street to just drop off some books at the little free library that we have near my house, and I encountered a few interactions with people. And it just got me thinking because, so what I was doing, I was at the little library, and I heard behind me, I was checking out the books, I heard some bikers, biking past, and they were yelling at people. There were other people on the sidewalk walking their dogs and stuff. I heard one of the bikers yell, "Which way's Main Street?" And I instantly thought, oh, these dumb tourists, don't know how to find their way around town, and then as soon as I had that thought, I changed it to, or I didn't change it, I had another thought that, because you can't change it, you can change your thoughts in the future, but not in the past. If you've already thought the thought, you can't change it. But I turned that around and I thought again, wow, how nice is it that there are people walking around town that live here that are just nice to the tourists, that there's such a feeling of community that people are just nice to each other and willing to give each other directions. And these girls that were walking on the street that I passed, because they were walking a little slower, I walk really fast. This is the same concept. They walked up to the little free library right after I did, and I easily could have been the fuck? These fucking tourists, trying to, I don't know. I easily could have spun it in a negative light, but instead I chose to think, oh, it's cool that they're checking out the little library, and then we, had a little conversation, I told them to have a good day as they left, and, it's just so easy to make things positive and to not be cynical, to not be negative. That is my first instinct. I get it. So if that's where you are right now with most things in your life, I totally understand. That is my natural way of thinking as well. But I am working on changing that. I've been working on changing it for a very long time. I want to say a couple years at least. And it's just so fascinating that I still have those negative thoughts. I still tend towards those negative thoughts, but then I can right after think a positive thought and turn it into a positive light and see it as something positive and loving and full of love and just loving, and not be cynical about it and not be negative, because that isn't helping anyone. Being negative about an interaction that doesn't have anything to do with me personally is not going to help anyone. It's not going to help me. It's not going to help my mood. And I feel when I used to have negative thoughts like that all the time about every single thing that happened to me or happened to someone else, and I saw it, and I just took it personally and was negative about it. And I feel that really affected my mood at the time. I wasn't able to be in a good mood ever because I was letting that stuff affect my mood. I was letting the focus on the negative affect who I was and affect how I was reacting to it, which it's just ridiculous. There's no reason for that. We can be positive. We can just let things go. Not take things as personal and not have our egos hurt if someone says something mean to us or about us. It doesn't have anything to do with us. If someone speaks negatively of us, it is a reflection of them and their inner being. So we need to, I don't want to say should, but it's best to just have compassion with those people because they're going through something too, and there's always a positive side to that coin. There's always a positive way to look at something. Always, always, always. Another example, when I was walking, I was on the left side, and I wasn't really on the road. I was kind of on the side, on the shoulder and the gravel, and this car was coming towards me on the right side of the road, and so my left, they were right next to me, and they were slowing down, and they were kind of away from me, more than they needed to be for me to be safe. And so my first thought was oh, why are you slowing down for me? You don't need to, it's fine. And then immediately after I was oh, they're turning left right here. That's why they're slowing down, because they're turning their car. So there's always a positive way to look at something. Yeah, I just wanted to share that because I had this revelation while I was on the walk, and I felt like I needed to share it with you. So there you go. I hope it resonated with you. I hope you learned something from this. I hope you're going to go out there and try to be more positive and see the positive side of that coin, because it is there if you're willing to look at it. So have a good day, y'all. I'll see you next time, and give this a thumbs up if you liked it and want more videos like this. Also, give me a subscribe, because I will be doing more videos like this, informative tips on mindset and meditation and all my views on living a healthy and happy lifestyle. So thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I'll see you next time.